Getting close to lunchtime, we're still eating here at the ACC Huddle crew desk, and here's a look at the lineup for what's coming up. Tyler Van Dyke took the conference by storm with that 6-game stretch to conclude the season. He'll join us here shortly. Zamari Walton of Georgia Tech, Coach Pat Narduzzi, the reigning ACC champion head coach, is about to take the podium. We might give you some of that sound, but if not, you'll see him at 11:45 here at the desk or over with Kelsey and company. But for now, let's talk about this Virginia squad, and we've got the leader of the defense, Nick Jackson, here, and we've got Keytaon Thompson, who we might put in every chair here because he gets used all over the field. Yeah, he can't just be in one spot for an entire time. That's not how this works. But, Nick, before we get started, maybe the most important thing we'll do here, you got something you want to say.
Yeah, my mom back home, it's her birthday, so I just wanted to wish my mother a happy birthday.
Hey,
happy birthday, Mom.
Hey,
happy birthday, Mom.
There you go. Happy birthday, Moms. I mean, without her, there is no you.
There is no me.
That's the most important. That's number one, everybody.
That's the first true thing he said all day.
We all know that. That's agreeable with everybody here. Let's start, Keytaon, with a new head coach, an offensive-minded guy, but he'll cover all facets of this team, and Coach Tony Elliott. But the offense is going to look wildly different, I would imagine, than that amoeba, very unique offense that you couldn't even have a name for with Coach Bronco Mendenhall. What can we expect from you guys offensively?
Man, I feel like, like you said, it's going to be different scheme-wise, but I mean, I feel like, we still have a lot of playmakers, a lot of guys, who can get the job done. So, I still feel like, we're going to be a really explosive offense. And I think that, that's part of our identity to be explosive. And I think we're going to, be really successful, even though it might look a little different.
Nick, how about you? Your reaction to Coach and how it's different from the style of Coach Mendenhall, who meant so much to that Virginia program?
Yeah, I mean, Coach E's just come in and got everybody in line with the model program, and he's just come in and done an unbelievable job as helping us out as men and getting better on the field, just showing us what it takes, because he's seen the mountaintop.
Now, Coach, I know you got a question because this is a former camper of yours.
Well, that's what I was saying. When Nick walked up, shook my hand, I said, I know you from somewhere. You said you came to camp, right?
Yeah, I came to Georgia camp when I was like 5 years old. Yeah, Atlanta boy.
I didn't offer you a scholarship back then?
I guess I wasn't good enough at 5.
Well, I'm proud of what you're doing. You enjoy calling the defense?
Yeah, it's an honor. It's awesome. Yes, sir.
Taking care of business.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Well, just talk about your quarterback, Keytaon. Obviously, you played quarterback at your former school. Come over and kind of converted to receiver. Probably have a chance to play receiver at the next level, which makes a lot of sense. Just talk about, I guess, that rapport you have with your quarterback, being that you also played the position.
Well, yeah, when I first came to UVA, I was at quarterback. So me and BA was in the same room, competing against each other and helping each other out at the same time. You know what I mean? And as this time has gone on, we still continue to watch film together and, learn from each other. And, man, he's a great guy, man. He's such a great competitor and fighter, man. And, anytime he's out there, we have a chance to win the game. And so I think that's one of his greatest characteristics is, how hard he works and the fight that he has in him.
Quick follow-up, because I remember playing receiver at, like, PE when I was young, because I wanted the PE teacher to throw the ball.
What was that game like? What was that game like?
I was nice. I was like Keytaon. So my thing is, do you feel like you can tell when you're open? You know what I mean? Like when you come out your break, oh, yeah, he about to throw the ball to you. You ever feel that way sometimes?
Yeah, it's funny. I usually know when I'm open, and
which is always.
I pull coverage sometimes. But like I said, I know a lot of times I know when I'm getting the ball pre-snap because I kind of know Brennan's reads and I kind of see what the defense is doing, and I kind of know who should be getting the ball. And
do you get mad when you're supposed to get it and you don't?
That doesn't really happen too often. It's funny because I don't get mad because I know how it is.
Right.
Yeah. That's true.
That's good.
But nah, man, it's been great, man, and just been enjoying it for real.
Has it been fun just being in one spot instead of moving all over the field, or you maybe still be doing that? I don't know.
I'm still moving around a bit, but just not as much. It is funny, not having to go in motion all the time and stuff like that. But man, I've just been really, focusing on my receiver skills and trying to sharpen that to be a real draft eligible guy and just working on that this offseason.
Well, it's been impressive. It's been impressive to see, and to see the growth going from, one of the hardest positions in all of sports, not just football and quarterback, and then being able to transition that. I want to discuss that wide receiver room because y'all are loaded, and I hope you know that because y'all are very good, and you have a lot of different, unique pieces. I think there's some rooms that you can look around the country, around this conference, and say, well, they got a lot of 6'3", 200 guys, a lot of those. Y'all are like the whole spectrum from 6'10" at Lavelle to all the way down to Billy. Just tell us a little bit about that room.
Oh, man, it's a great room to be in, man, and it's really competitive. You know, you have a lot of guys who can go and a lot of guys who are really good. And it's guys, y'all might not even have heard of or know about yet, man. We have really young guys who can really compete and go out there and make plays. So I'm really excited, man. I think, top to bottom, guy for guy, I think we have, one of the best wide receiver groups in the country. And I think, we'll prove that this season.
Nick, Keytaon, I'm going to maybe text your flexibility here. If you can't do it, that's totally fine. We got to save those bodies. But we talked about the feet heat we got going on. The shoes that we're rocking are very special. National champion Jay Huff's wife, Lindsay, put together some shoes for the program. A lot of you guys are sporting them. Coach Tony Elliott as well. Can we get those up on the desk? Can we show them?
Yeah.
Can we
get them up on the desk?
Oh, wait, we already got it. You don't even do all that. Our camera crew's ahead of us.
Oh, all right. Okay, I'm about to say, I can pop them off.
All right, so who's that? Who was the truck first?
I had the truck.
All right, so let's hear about it.
Oh, so my mom got me my truck.
Nice.
Man, it's just, I love my truck so much. I drive it everywhere.
What S10, Ford Ranger, what was that?
GMC Canyon.
Oh, excuse me, GMC. Okay, that's money. Excuse me. I hear you. And then how about yours, Key?
Mine, I have like the kind of New Orleans theme on the inside, hometown. Then on the outside, I got, the VC with the football and basketball, sports
Hooper.
really big for me. Y'all know I'm a real hooper at heart,
We all are.
Great receiver, absolutely.
That's what I got to ask, because usually I wait for you guys to mention it, because every football player, these two swear that they have been All-American basketball players, and they got game, so I'm not knocking anybody.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But do you guys ever mix it up with the UVA guys over there and play some ball?
I mean,
You're scared.
Yeah, but it's no real competition, with me. So I'll coach the game, maybe.
So
As far as me playing in the game, it's
so
not,
they
it's
can't
not
handle
fair.
it.
We can run it when we get back.
Here's what I know.
It's crazy how football players think they can play basketball, man. All of them do.
Well, here's the thing. If there's no officials in the room, football players are going to win.
See now, no.
But see, there he goes. See, that's a football player. See what I'm saying? He talking about no officials.
I know how to switch, though. I can flip it on and off.
How excited are you guys for the season? What's the thing you're most excited to showcase that's going to be different from what we've seen in years past down there in Charlottesville?
I'm just excited to play. I mean, there's the tradition. You can feel the energy coming back. You can feel a lot of energy with Coach Elliott in the room, and I'm just excited to get out there and perform every week with my boys and for one last ride.
Man, just to add to that, I'm really excited just to, see the progress that everyone has made, man, this offseason. Guys have been working really hard, man. Y'all spoke of, Brennan and guys like Tay and so a lot of guys on our team who's been working really hard, especially on the defensive side of the ball. And I just can't wait to, see what those guys do this season.
Yeah, Nick, I want to go back to the defense real quick and specifically ask about defending the great quarterbacks in this league. And there's so many, but the great thing for you is you get to see one of the best every single day. How does Brennan prepare y'all for this deep class that we have in the ACC?
Well, he takes every rep in practice like it's a game rep. So every day in practice when we're going against each other, he's taking it like it's 100%. So you're going to get the best of the best every single day, from the receiving core to Brennan to the line to everyone. So just going against Brennan every single day prepares us for everybody else, because he's making all those throws that these other quarterbacks are going to make. And he's exposing where our weaknesses are in practices so we can hone in on those and maximize that and get ready for Saturday.
That's great.
Well, you guys look at the Coastal, look at the rest of the division and how it's laid out. A lot of people would say it's open. Maybe there's a few teams people are talking about that are getting more buzz than others, but it's relatively an open division to take. When you look at it, who are some of those teams that you say, this is where we need to be at in the Coastal, this is where we want to get to? Our biggest challengers, if you will.
I mean, Coastal Chaos. Every year there's a different champion. So every week you got to take it into consideration, because any team can beat really any team. We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Just like you might beat a team and they might beat you. So you got to come in every week and try and get ready, because Coastal Chaos is no joke.
Yeah, man. The Coastal Chaos series, man. Especially, and then this is the last year of the Coastal.
That's
so,
right.
Yeah.
So, man, we want to win it.
Winner takes all.
Yeah, winner takes all,
Yes,
man,
sir.
for all the marbles. So, man, you just got to come in each and every week and, take each game, by itself, because last year we finished 6-6. At one point, we were 6-2, had started off really hot and kind of dropped 4 in a row at the end of the season. And so we just have to find a way to stay healthy and continue to build and continue to get better as the season goes on.
Hey, man, aside from football, what do you love the most about being at Virginia?
Aside of football, just love the people. I feel like there's just so many genuine, great people around campus. So many different things to do, go eat with them, all this stuff. I got some beautiful golf courses, too.
Oh,
get
come
up on the
on,
links.
there we go.
I'm about to say, I was going to say the people too, but since Nick took that one, I'm going to have to say, like, just the scenery, man, the weather and the view, the mountains and stuff like that, the nature.
It's a beautiful
in Virginia.
place.
I go fishing a lot. It's really beautiful.
I actually interviewed there one time.
Hey.
Beautiful spot.
Yeah.
It's a great state, man. I'm from Virginia, so yeah, I support that.
Step 5-7.
That's right. What a dog
I know.
And also,
Dog
it's not campus, as we well know. It's the grounds. We're talking about Virginia. It's the grounds. Nick Jackson, Keytaon Thompson, really appreciate the time.
Appreciate you guys.
Class guys, look
Thanks,
forward to
y'all.
covering you guys
Thanks,
this
man.
season.
Appreciate it.
We